And we got him! Oh, we got that game goofy nigga, huh? Tonight I'm on that I told you so shit. A darky, born in the 60s, the worst type of nigga. A Neanderthal, a troglodyte nigga. Let's go. This is the Star Report. I am your host, Troy Terrain, a.k.a. Star. This is the illustrious and praiseworthy Star Report, okay? I wanted to start late so you guys could go ahead and get it out your system. Do what you do. I'm so focused tonight. I'm focused on Duane Davis, a.k.a. Keefe D, a fucking rat. A ignorant nigga who either he's dyslexic, no disrespect to those who are dyslexic, or the nigga just can't read. I'm talking from experience tonight. Experience. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I've mentioned to you before about these Proffer Agreements. Not proper. Proffer. Google it. There's a little bit of information. I've signed 2 of them. I thought it was 3, but I double checked. I signed 2. There is no fucking end. There's no period where the agreement, gives you immunity. No, you dumb fuck. He did it to himself. He talked himself into the penitentiary. I've never seen a nigga that fucking stupid. I'm kicking his back in tonight. What did we say a couple of weeks ago? The streets need a body. Well, goddamn, tonight's the night. Cheers. Early. Christmas has come early. Sit tight on the phones. Thank you to those of you who reached out to me earlier and you sent me some donations and said, "Oh, nigga, get on the microphone." Get on the microphone. Well, here I is. You know what's going on. Arrested out in Las Vegas. Yes, living in Las Vegas. Hiding in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. Now, I appreciate I appreciate those who are my core audience. I appreciate you. Some of you do research, not that you have to all the time, but when we speak about certain topics and we have these discussions where we educate each other, they're very meaningful. Very, very meaningful. Keefe D, a.k.a. Duane Davis, again, he signed a Proffer Agreement back in the days, and this is what has done his dumb ass in. Now, most people won't really it won't register with them until, white people get involved. Ooh, now it's real. Well, you guys know the details in the story better than most people. Every time I say something wrong, no, that's not what happened. You know all the names, you know all the fucking dates. To me, it's just nigger shit, to be honest with you. I don't sit around, I don't know all the fucking ins and the outs, but I had a theory years ago that nigga actually pulled the trigger. I believe that. I don't believe it was Orlando. I believe that Duane Davis pulled the trigger. What is the basis of me even saying and thinking that? Well, I've been in situations, and I'm not going to sit here and tell on myself, but I am going to go back tonight. Back into time. I have been caught with the blammer, the ooh-wop, the blicky. And how did I get out of those situations? I said, well, it was his gun. It was his sister's gun. No, we borrowed the gun from his mother. That's what rats do. When a rat gets cornered, the rat bites everybody to get out of the fucking situation. You don't have to like it. That's what it is. I believe he was the shooter. He put it on somebody else. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You play around with the details. I'm just telling you why someone would sign a Proffer Agreement. Gangster of love, I see you. He says, will he implicate Diddy? Give me a minute. I'm going there. But it's going to be Puff Daddy. I got to go back. You guys know about Diddy. What is it? What does he call himself? Something Love too. And that's my guy. But Puff Daddy, you got to run, homie. You better go to Bali or someplace. They're coming for him. That's a whole fucking fact. Thank you for your donation, Gangster of Love. Tomau got your donation. Okay. Okay. So that's my show tonight. Showrunner Rick Ross. I only heard a little snippet of it. My homie Funkmaster Flex. Yeah, Ricky Rose was on Funkmaster Flex show. You know, I haven't listened to Hot 97 in years, but I was on there with Flex. What was that? December the 8th, Troll Babies. They were going in on Rashawn Casey, and rightfully so, because the feds are involved, the Department of Justice, and it's the FCC. So they were clowning DJ Envy. They were talking about we're not selling the Brooklyn Bridge or Manhattan Bridge or something to that effect. Did you guys hear the audio? It was entertaining. I heard most of it, but call in if you want to talk about that, all right? Okay, let's go back to Tupac. Gunned down in 1996. And folks, Tupac was not assassinated. He was not some fucking political figure. He's just a rapper. He was murdered, okay? And people say, yo, he's assassinated. No, he's just a rapper. With all due respect, he was a brilliant young man. He was a visionary, a beautiful poet. He was even a dancer back in the days. You know the story. We're not gonna hate on him. You know, he started doing too much. The nigga got the tattoos across his chest, thug life, and he went bonkers, you know? But salute to his brother, who I did meet once upon a time, Mo Preem. Good man. So, rest in peace to Tupac. But if you want to call in, say something with regards to the memory of, again, Tupac, a beautiful poet, one of my top 5 greatest rappers, and I'm sure most people's as well, give us a call, okay? Okay, let's get to the show. Let's go to area code 212 first. Friday night, the old nigga did it to himself. Yes, no, maybe? Are you there? 212.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing? Interestingly enough, I retired from the police department in Vegas, and I know all the people involved in the case.
Let's go.
And I thought that I could shed some light for your listeners if you had any questions. But I can just tell you, there's 2 important facts that you have to understand. First is that the sheriff in Vegas is different from most police department heads. It's an elected position, just like the DA. So Kevin McMahill, who's the sheriff of the Vegas PD, is an elected official, just like Steve Wolfson, who's the DA. So when they do these kinds of press conferences, I mean, the truth is they don't care about Tupac. This is a dog and pony show for them.
Right.
Keefe D told so much stuff that he feels his own case for the detectives involved. And that's not to take anything away from the detectives involved, because I know the guy who actually put all the paper together on Keefe D. But if you just listen to any of the interviews he did to sell his book, the case was pretty much done. So a lot of people have to understand that this isn't about Tupac's legacy for the police department or for the government. This is about the fact that they were embarrassed because this man was going on all these platforms talking about a murder that he was inside of this white Cadillac that occurred. I was working that night, by the way, on the Strip. And so don't get it twisted. This is
Sir, if I can interrupt for a second, I appreciate the call.
Sure,
and I'm not asking you to say your name, but how do we know that you're not pretending to be former retired Las Vegas police? You know, a lot of people out here impersonating police officers.
So you can ask me to validate it some way. I'm not ashamed to say my name. But what is it? You have a question that you want to vet me for?
Well, I'm not asking you to do anything to jeopardize your pension, but I'm just saying, are you being truthful?
It's nothing to jeopardize.
Are you being truthful? Are you retired Las Vegas police?
Retired 100% by Las Vegas police.
Okay. Continue.
Sure. And I worked that night in 1990. It was 1996. So just so you know, there was another thing that popped up that I saw actually when I was watching Vlad some time ago, and I forgot his name. The big heavy guy who lost all the weight. He got COVID. We used to watch videos all the time, just so this isn't a black.
Reggie White? You talking about Reggie White?
Reggie, exactly. Reggie had said something about.
That's my nigga. I never met him, but that's my nigga. Go ahead.
So let me just tell you about Reggie. Reggie made a claim. He said there was a conspiracy, and the mayor. He said the mayor showed up. So here's how you know that Reggie might have. I'm not gonna say he was lying, but he was twisted the story, because what people don't realize is the Strip of Las Vegas is not in the city of Las Vegas. That is Clark County.
Right.
That is by the Clark County commissioners. The mayor of Las Vegas at the time, I think it was Jan Jones.
Okay.
But the mayor has no jurisdiction on the Strip. In fact, they have a little bit of a kind of like joking beef back and forth. So when people think that the Strip is Las Vegas, technically the Strip is the county of Clark. Okay. It's not the city of Las Vegas. So that's a little thing that you can kind of catch people if they say they really understand Las Vegas. So maybe that might have vetted me enough to tell you that I understand about Las Vegas. I spent a lot. I'm originally from New York, but I came out to Vegas, and I'm not trying to speak disparagingly of anyone. This is more to try to edify, give people. I had a couple beers, but just try to edify people.
If I can jump in for a second, and say,
sure,
relax, take your time. I'm in no rush tonight. I'm in no rush. I want to let you speak. I'm saying this, and you can say otherwise. I've signed 2 proffer agreements back in the days. I didn't give a fuck about, throwing niggas under the bus in front of the train. I came over from New Jersey. Get the fuck out of my way. Now, everybody doesn't have to be as arrogant and as bold as me. I'm stupid. You feel me? But Keefe D, he signed a proffer agreement. I have my proffer agreements here, scanned, stored in Rome, New York. Correct me if I'm wrong, or if you have knowledge in this particular area. There is no time limit. It is not immunity when you sign a proffer agreement. You can break it by talking and saying things that you agreed not to tell to the public. And if you do, then they can indict you, dumbass. Yes, no?
100%. And not only that, but the thing is, the only thing that they really are going to focus on are the things that you made the statement about. If you do something stupid like attempt to sell some memorabilia that you didn't mention that you potentially had, and I'm just saying this allegedly happened in this case, but if you attempted to sell some memorabilia or do something other stupid aside from that to implicate yourself, you can 100% link yourself into the case and they can move forward. And a proffer agreement and immunity are 2 different things.
Right.
And that's not legal advice. That is just my understanding after 20 plus years of experience in law enforcement.
And let me add this. To the equation. They have hit him now, and I don't have everything in front of me, nor do I feel like doing a whole bunch of fucking research tonight. One of the newer charges is orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur. So even if, for any fucking reason, the goddamn judge says, well, this could be hearsay, yada, 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 Vlad TV, all these places he went, they can place him in the vehicle. And he has admitted to that outside of the proffer agreements. Did you notice that? They hit him with a charge.
Yes, I did.
Orchestrating. Go ahead.
I did. And there's one other thing that's really stands out to me is that they put the gang enhancement. The gang enhancement, which they can easily prove, because Keefe always claims to be, I think, from some blood set, right?
Right.
The gang enhancement would be easy to prove. I think they just want him to cop out to something so they can close out the case.
Yeah.
Therefore, enough things at the wall, scare him, knows he doesn't have enough money. If he gets a really, really good attorney, I mean, it's going to be a difficult case to prove, in my opinion. In my limited experience, I'm not a lawyer, but what I will tell you is that if they get him to cop out to something, you close the case. What happens is you get this guy who goes on all these social media platforms and all of these blogs and all these podcasts and writes a book and talks about, I was in the car and I did all this stuff.
Right.
And he's walking around free. It makes the police department look stupid.
Embarrassing.
It's an embarrassment.
Embarrassing.
It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
So what happens now? You have 2 elected officials, one in the highest police department position, one in the DA's position. They have to rerun for office at some point. And now what do they get to say? I was on the team that arrested Tupac, right? I was on the team that got to arrest Tupac. And then what else is interesting is that not only do that, they go to these social events and they meet these people and they rush and you're in Las Vegas and all these different things. I mean, it's an alluring thing. To me, the lesson number one that you got to learn is, one, don't be in a car and shoot people. And number two is don't go on the internet and brag about it or say you were in the car. So, I mean, there's a lot of lessons.
Can I ask how many years you did on the job with Las Vegas?
21.
21.
21.
Wow.
21.
So let me ask you this. They're gonna sit him down. I truly believe that he's gonna see prison time. I don't wish this upon Puff Daddy, aka Sean Combs. He and I are cool. Do you think that there may be some new young guns within the Las Vegas PD or within the law enforcement, as you said, who are voted in, who may want to bring Puff Daddy in, Diddy? I mean, that would be a big notch in the belt. We got OJ, we got Keefe D, and we brought down fucking Brother Love or whatever the fuck that name is. Go ahead.
Well, let me tell you something else interesting, a little inside scoop about police. Police usually spend about 2 to 3, maybe 4 years in whatever unit they're usually in, unless they end up in homicide. I mean, homicide's like creme de la creme, SWAT's creme de la creme. I mean, those are really high-level units, for a person to be in. In fact, the lieutenant who was at the press conference, a really, really sharp guy, I know him, he wasn't even on the police department when the shooting occurred.
Right.
People change units, right? So, like, to make their bones to try to communicate with NYPD and the feds. This was a situation where if Keefe had kept his mouth shut, I don't believe he would have been arrested. And again, that's in my humble opinion.
I agree.
Again, I'm a retired guy. I'm not saying I was a bigwig or anything like that, but I did my thing. Right. But if he would have kept his mouth shut and wasn't booty shaking on all the platforms, I 100% think he would not be in custody right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate your call, your knowledge, your insight. Were you part of the team or the unit that handcuffed Floyd Mayweather and sat his dumb ass down once upon a time?
No. Interestingly enough, I'm a big fan of Floyd, and I met him on many occasions. He had his domestic violence case, and I met him. And Floyd is a gentleman.
But he went to jail.
Floyd has always been a gentleman.
But he went to jail. Was he arrested in Vegas? Fuck who's a fan? He was arrested, and they sat his ass down, right?
Yes, he was, and he did a whole bunch of community service events and everything. I was on the PD then. I'm a fan of what he did afterwards. I met him. He's always a gentleman. In fact, I met Sugar a few times. I mean, when you're in Vegas, it's a different type of police department because you have all these major events and you meet a lot of different people at the events and you kind of get to see how they are. And I'm going to tell you, interestingly enough, the person who I met on a few occasions who was very, very respectful every time, and I was in uniform at the time, was Suge Knight. Always incredibly respectful man. So, I mean... Officer,
I have to say that sounds hot, but we don't give a fuck about that. I mean, in reality, people in Vegas pay extremely high taxes. And the reason why I brought up, Floyd Mayweather is because when Keefe D gets sat the fuck down, this is another big notch in their belt. We sat down O.J. Simpson, Floyd Mayweather, this fucking goofball Keefe D. We may or may not go after Diddy. This is a safe place. You pay taxes here, we will clean up the fucking riffraff. That's where I'm coming from. Fuck who's nice.
We don't pay state tax. In Vegas, there's no state tax.
Okay.
No state tax.
Okay.
So it's different.
What about property taxes? Property taxes
are not that bad, and I bounce between multiple places. In fact, I spend a lot of my time out of the country.
Okay.
But I keep a place here and I keep a place in Florida because both of those states there's no state tax. Right. So a lot of
I'm more so talking about property taxes because I'm born and raised in Jersey. In Jersey, they shut it down because the people pay property taxes. They want to be safe, so they don't give a fuck about a celebrity, an athlete, or a rapper. You get caught with a gun in Jersey, you are going to jail. I'll let you finish up, though. Go ahead.
Yeah, Vegas is, Vegas, back in the day, there's two different, so the golden age of policing ended in like 2020, maybe 2023. I mean 2003, 2004, right after Bruno Mars got popped for the cocaine in Hard Rock.
Bless his heart.
Things in Paris.
Bruno Mars was on the Booger Sugar, kids. In case you don't know, go ahead.
Yeah, and that's not to call anybody out. Again, I'm a very humble person when it comes. I'm not trying to call anybody out. But after 2003, when all of these people started getting popped,
officer, fuck that cokehead nigga, sir. Fuck that cokehead nigga. I'm going there tonight. But go ahead, finish up. Go ahead.
And we would have like we could send messages to each other. Like we all knew. Well, in fact, when Tupac got shot, I was on the strip and my boy sent me a message. He was like, "Yo, your boy got shot."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who are you talking about?" Because I was working graveyard. And he's like, "Your boy got shot." I was like, "Who are you talking about?" And he said, "Tupac." I said, "Oh shoot." I said, "I'm gonna drive over there." And I was gonna drive over because I thought, and this is the funniest thing that passed through my mind was that I said the ambulance people are going to take his jewelry, and I don't know why. Being from New York, I mean, that's not to say that was ever a thing that I even saw, because I never saw anything like that. But that was the thing that went through my mind. I was like, they're going to take his jewelry. So I started to drive over there, and the scene was completely blocked off, and I was like, I'm going to get stuck blocking some traffic intersection for like 12 hours, and I just turned around and I was like, somebody else can handle that intersection thing, because it was a wreck.
Officer, I appreciate you calling in, retired from Las Vegas PD. Send me an email. Let's stay in touch because I may want to talk about Cardi B, who has admitted to trick rolling. You know what that's all about out in Vegas, yes?
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, I know a lot about
trick rolling. Huh? Drugging people and robbing them. That's a thing in Vegas. But good to talk to you. Thank you so much for tapping in.
That is the thing. I got the vice experience with that. I'll tell you some stories. I'll shoot you an email, brother. I appreciate everything you do.
And please don't call me brother.
And your audience.
Please don't call me brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, okay. Folks, we're starting out on a good note here. That's a former Las Vegas police officer. Great insight. Keefe D, huh? Dumb fuck. Illiterate spear chucker. Read the Proffer Agreement and shut your fucking mouth. White boy came up to Hot 97 back in the days with a book about the shower posse. Asked me if I ever heard of them. I said, no. About no shower posse. But look, I said, can I have that book? Took that book, went home that night. I was up for 3 hours reading that whole fucking book. Maxine, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, darling. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, huh? Area code 856. Good evening. Keefe D. They're getting ready to set him down. Are you there? 856. Yes, no, maybe? Pick it up. Take me off of the speakerphone. Headset. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. Friday night. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Where do you want to start?
Good evening. How are you?
Nobody gives a fuck how I am, sir. Get to the topic, please. Come on.
Okay, that's fine. All right, listen, I'm a fan of the show. Nike, all right, all that shit out the way. Listen, Keefe D is a stupid motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Dumb nigger. So listen, only thing I got to say is this, and I just figured that maybe somebody out there listening might not understand this. A proffer agreement that he made was with that federal task force. He made a proffer agreement with the feds. He didn't make it with fucking Nevada State Police. He didn't make it with the Nevada Sheriff Department, the police department. He's a dumb motherfucker. You don't get away with murder or being at a murder scene and then run around and tell everybody the fuck about it. He deserves to be in jail. Star.
All right, sir, stay with me, but just pull back on the F-bombs if you have not sent it a donation. I can hear the passion. I can hear the passion in your voice. I appreciate that. But now,
yes, sir.
Here's the thing. Vegas is different. Each state is different. Some states, the police don't work with the feds. Keefe D has been talking. And you can say I'm wrong, and that's fine if you feel differently. He did it to himself. I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain that they worked with the local authorities. Got an indictment, and they're now hitting him. Pardon me, with orchestration charges, and the feds just may be in the background. But his ass has been arrested, sir. Yes.
Man, listen. He gonna squeal. He's gonna scream, and Puffy better watch out, because if Keefe D knows anything about that negotiation that took place, Keefe D gonna tell it.
Yeah. Yes.
So, yeah.
Where are you calling from, sir? It's Friday night. Do you have knowledge of the penitentiary and proffer agreements? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jersey.
Okay. Would you care to say which county, or are you just hiding in the crack?
Oh, Camden County. Camden County, down and dirty.
Camden. Oh, that's born and raised in that shithole?
Absolutely not.
Oh, wow. How'd you wind up down there?
Hey, listen, Mom Dukes, she got married to some great guy who just happened to have an excellent job in Camden. I'm born and raised in one of the best cities in the country, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, still a nation, and all that bullshit.
Okay, I appreciate the call, sir, but please get moms the fuck out of there. That's a sewer. Okay, thank you for the call.
No. Mom Dukes don't live in Camden no more. Okay. Absolutely not.
Why are you still there?
No.
Why are you still there?
No, I'm not. You said, where am I calling from? I'm giving you the local area where I came up at. You said having knowledge of the system.
Gotcha.
So I said Camden County.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, I don't live in condemned New Jersey.
Yeah. Cash money drugs is what they called that back in the days, right? Cash money drugs, Camden, CMD.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you for your call.
My man.
Yes, sir. 105 fam, I got your donation. Keefe D might be slow. He probably got $50 a point for them bricks he got caught with back in the days. Slow as molasses. I haven't Googled proffer agreements in a long time. I have too. I still have the files. I've glanced at mine over the years, and I said, don't get to drinking too much, old nigga, and start to, implement yourself in something. Dominic, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Excellent call. Great show tonight already. Thank you, Dominic. Blade, send me $100 right now, Blade. I'll send you I'll send you something before I post it, Blade. I appreciate your support. Hang on a second. I got it right here, Blade. It's ready. And folks, I need to start, with regards to my files and other things, posting some of this stuff prior to my documentary coming out, because, there's so much misinformation, and I'm not mad at nobody, but for those of you who support the show, you do read, you do research. I want you to be in tune with things. Blade, I have the letter. Suspension of employment dated May the 27th, 2003. Barry Mayo, Senior Vice President, Market Manager, MS Radio Corporation. Just for the sake of history, not that I have to prove anything, but, just so that my core audience can be in tune with, my journey, okay? I do appreciate you, Blade. Thank you for your constant support, okay? Anybody want to call in with regards to Diddy? Any speculation? Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Let's go to area code 609. Good evening. Keefe D arrested for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Oh, pardon me. In connection. They're saying in connection with the murder. Are you up to speed? 609.
Yes. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Good. I couldn't wait to call into this topic because I spent more time researching this than anything in my life.
Okay.
All right, so what I will say is, so the first thing I did was I went to Pac's sister's Instagram account about this news. Right. And she said she's not celebrating because she wants to see all the facts uncovered. And I understand why. because Keefe D is just the trigger man. He's not the one that set this whole shit up. And if you look, and I want to talk about the facts of this case, if you will permit me.
Yes.
So, how did the shooter know that Pac, Suge, the entire death row security, and the entire caravan would be unarmed at that time? If supposedly...
Well, now, hang on a second, sir. Hang on. If you've been doing a lot of research, promote your platform. I'm focused on the Proffer Agreement. You know, if you have all these, all these details, that's great. I ain't doing no work tonight. I'm putting it all on the Proffer Agreement. I've signed 2 of them. Give us your platform if this is what you do. Where is your channel at?
This is independent research I did as a fan. I don't have a platform, but I did interview Greg Kading on someone else's channel, and this is what I'll say about the Proffer Agreement.
Come on.
So when Keefe D was talking on BET networks and everything and discussing this, I literally asked Greg Kading. I said, "How is he able to talk about this? Because accessory to murder has no statute of limitations." And he said, because Greg Kading is the one that gave him the Proffer Agreement, right? And if you listen, there's 2 versions of that Proffer Agreement. First, Keefe D said that Orlando was the shooter, and then he said he wasn't the shooter, right? But that's neither here nor there. But the conditions of that Proffer Agreement was only at that specific moment. So he says what he says in the room with Greg Kading. The next day, if he goes and says anything to anyone else, he could be liable for anything he says. Yes. So the conditions were only at that moment. So like an idiot, he went on talking about that. Basically, all these guys did after the murder rap documentary, they built names for themselves, right? What's his name? The other guy that got uncovered, Mob James. You never heard about him until that murder rap documentary came out, and now he's on all YouTube platforms.
My nigga Mob James.
Guys, they literally made a career of all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Old nigga, hold on, stay with me, sir. I'm sipping some.
Yep.
Old niggas born in the '60s who been telling, huh? Mob James, been telling. Come on.
Yep.
Been telling. Yep. Come on.
Facts. You know, and so all these guys came out the woodwork from that. You know, so this is the tip of the iceberg. So I want to know who else Keefe is going to fold on now. That's the interesting part. Because the only people I know that can get away with a celebrity murder in broad daylight outside of Mike Tyson's fight and have it shrouded in mystery is law enforcement with no witnesses and just vanish.
Good point.
Even basic detective work, right? Everyone knows it's a white Cadillac. That car was rented, right? Go and find out, okay, which company had that Cadillac, the rental agreement. It had to be rented. Documentation needs to be shown. Just small things. My theory is they didn't want this to be uncovered because it'll point to law enforcement. And that blue wall of silence is secure.
Yeah. Can I ask what state you're calling from? You don't have to say what city, but what state are you calling from?
Mercer County, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Have you ever heard of the Dirty 30? One of my cousins was in the Dirty 30.
The Dirty 30?
Dirty 30. You ever heard of them?
No. What is that?
Can you Google? I got time tonight. You have your laptop or
tablet?
Yeah. Google Dirty 30. Google it. Dirty 30. Google it.
Dirty 30.
Dirty. DIRTY.
Same. Asbury Park. Oh, shit. Asbury Park and Red Bank. Oh, shit. Hold on.
No, sir. Hold. You just said you do research. Do I have to fucking do it for you? Hold on a second.
I'm looking. Grab a bit.
It pops right up, sir. Dirty 30, NYPD. There it is, right there.
Oh, NYPD. Okay.
Yeah. Type in Dirty 30 NYPD.
NYPD. All right, I see it.
Read it.
30 scandal between 90.
Read it.
The Dirty 30 scandal took place between 1992 and 1995 in the New York City Police Department's 13th precinct, serving Harlem, and was the largest collection of police officers charged with corruption in New York City in almost a decade. A group of rogue officers led by Sergeant Kevin P. Nannery participated in various unlawful activities, including civil rights conspiracy, perjury, extortion, grand larceny, and the possession and distribution of narcotics. The scandal led to a number of arrests of police officers and 2 suicides. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You said your cousin was he was involved in it?
I didn't say his name, but so we're talking about, as you said, research and
right.
Keefe D and so on and so forth. I'm just giving you a little context on my knowledge with regards to things like this. Have you ever seen a Proffer Agreement? Have you ever seen one?
No, I haven't actually seen the a document. Nope.
Most people,
you have yours, right?
I've got 2 of them. Yeah, most people have not seen a Proffer Agreement, and Keefe D, I'm almost certain that he got broke. He didn't know how to transition into the new world of social media, and he started getting paid for the interviews, and the shit started getting good to him, and that became his living, telling about shit from the past, but not knowing the parameters of his Proffer Agreement. Now, let me also say this. Usually there's more than one agent that is with you when you sign that agreement because they want to have 2 witnesses. So it's a lot more detailed than just sitting in the fucking interrogation room and telling one goddamn cop, and relying on the fucking recording. There's 2 agents when you sign that shit, and 1 or 2 of them may sign it. Just in case one dies, the other one can possibly be alive if they have to come back and get you dumbass. Go ahead.
Right. After, and I remember Greg Kading said there was another officer present during Keefe D's Proffer Agreement as well.
Bingo.
And just a couple more things I want to point out. And when I asked Greg Kading, so they made Orlando Anderson look like America's Most Wanted, right? I asked him if he could provide a copy of Orlando Anderson's rap sheet, because it should be public information, right? Because all the independent journalists that actually interviewed Orlando and his family paint a completely different picture of Orlando.
Right.
And this actually corroborates what Suge Knight said about Orlando, that he was just a good kid, basically, and he was set up to be a pawn. And this is where I think it gets deep. Because when Trayvon Lane whispered to Pac, "There goes Orlando," or whatever, we don't know what he actually told him because Trayvon kind of disappeared since that incident. However, if they didn't pull off the hit on Pac, they would have put him away for violating parole because they got him on camera hitting Orlando. So if plan A didn't work, they had plan B. So one way or the other, they had Pac where they wanted him.
Stay with me. We're having a good conversation. Stay with me.
Yeah.
The act of pulling the trigger. Have you ever pulled the trigger?
Just for fun, not at someone, but yeah.
Say again.
Not at someone, but just practicing for fun.
It's nothing to be proud of, but there's a certain thing within you, within a split second, you either can or you can't do it. Most people can't do it. They talk a hot one, but when it's on, it's on. And if you can't pull that trigger, then you get smacked, it gets taken from you, you then get shot, or you freeze, your blood starts rushing, your mouth becomes dry. And again, it's nothing to be proud of. But I'm not sure that Orlando was a quote unquote shooter. He may have bitched up and said, I can't do it. And then Keefe said, give me the gun. Bang, bang, bang. Keefe is a nigga born in the 60s. And the reason why I talk about people born in the 60s, we're born at the tail end or right in the civil rights movement. So you grow up with a certain type of reality, hatred, if you will. You're affected by racism, depending on where you live, whether it's in the suburbs, raised in the inner cities, you grew up in a tall cage, the projects. So you've got something within you that's already boiling. So it's really nothing for a nigga from the 60s, and I say this with all due respect, to pull that trigger. Bang! Because you're already hated. It's not funny. You're hated to some degree. Anybody out there in that live chat got grandfathers or old-ass uncles who've been through some shit? There's a lot of shooters who... Anyway, pardon me. I don't think Orlando was that type of shooter. He may have been mad at Tupac because they jumped him and kicked the shit out of him. But I think Keefe D, old ass nigga, born in the 60s, grabbed that gun and started bucking. And the nigga started talking too much, and we have what we have now. Go ahead and finish up.
Right. And I just want to say, when the investigation took place on Orlando, his family basically said he was a fan of Pac, and even though he had affiliates in his family, he was never active like that. And the reason they had no evidence on him, they couldn't even put him at location. Supposedly, he went to the hospital afterwards and back to the hotel room with his girl.
Okay. I appreciate this call, sir. So, thank you. I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. You have a good night, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Big Trev got your donation. We been knew Keefe D did that. Why they just charging him? Facts. You see, you know all the details more than me, sir. Big Trev. You're right. You been new. But now it's real. Oh, now it's real. Associated Press, NBC, ABC. Now it's real. Hold on a second, guys. Let's go to area code. Who's been on hold for a long time here? Area code 610. Good evening. 610. Friday night. Talking about that porch monkey. Keefe D. You ready? Are you there? Give him a second. There's a little delay. Hey, Victoria, I got your donation. Just because I remember you on the radio. New York, love the show. Thank you, Victoria. Okay. All right, I got to go. Area code 610. You're probably doing something, and I can't wait that much longer. Okay, let's go to area code 713. Good evening. 713. We're talking about Keefe D. Arrested in Vegas. Are you there?
What's up, my brother?
Yes,
hey, man, this is of A1.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm in a great place. Please don't call me brother. You know that offends me. Come on.
Oh, man, my bad. I'm also speaking too fast.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Bad boy, come out and play.
Let's go.
Hey,
bad boys, come out and play. Hey,
listen.
Look, come on.
Hey, Puff put up an Effing Friday video. He put it up no more than 5, maybe 20 seconds, and deleted it. In the video, he was looking all nervous, talking about, hey, we don't need no bad energy today.
Yeah.
If anybody comes to you, and I've never seen him delete a video off his page. His people probably was like, what are you doing? You're looking obvious here.
Yeah.
You're looking very obvious here. You know, like, people want to talk about Keefe D. We already knew about this. He shot himself in the foot years ago. He shot himself in his foot years ago. The thing is, this is about to open up so many things now.
Let's go.
So many things now.
Let's go.
And I know they say Puffy got the best lawyers, blah, blah, blah. But he is shooting bricks right now. He might as well go to Bali with Russell Simmons right now.
That's what I said earlier, sir. Now hang on a second. Hang on. For those who don't know, there's always been speculation and Biggie's mother, I heard her on the paperwork party a couple of months ago, taking shots at Diddy again. So they're not in a good place. You do know that, yes?
It's obvious. I mean, you can tell. I mean,
Valletta Wallace
called him out.
Valletta Wallace.
Valletta Wallace's granddaughter called him out. Called Puffy out as well.
Yeah.
You know, like if it looks like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck. All this artists and all, the chicken is coming home to roost. They better not go to trial. You know what I mean? You know, so you got to understand, Keefe D has cancer. So he has nothing to lose right now.
Oh, wow.
He has nothing to lose.
I didn't know that. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's go back for a second here. There's always been speculation that Puffy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. Brother Love, had a hand in some things with regards to Tupac. I don't know this to be true. Now, and I'm not trying to kick his back in, he and I are cool, but I got a job to do on this microphone. Keefe is a confirmed rat. So telling on Sean Combs now is nothing. It's nothing.
Right, right.
Have you heard any stories in the past that you can share with us about Diddy?
Come on, man.
Paying Keefe D. Let's go.
People tend to forget. Black Rob had a song called Muscle Game. Well, Puffy in the song is saying, I will put $1 million hit on your head, and talking more stuff within the song. All these callers right now, after you get off this, or pause this right now and go play Muscle Gang. In the video on YouTube, you can't even comment on the YouTube. Come on, man. Puffy did a whole diss song back in the day. Oh, they say Puffy or Biggie never responded to Tupac. BS, they got old mixtapes. You know about this star. They got a whole thing playing Hit 'Em Up, and Puffy is laughing, talking about really throughout the whole thing. So let's stop trying to act like.
Well, sir, music can be considered art.
Let's not forget about.
Sir, hold on. Take a breath.
Two kicks you.
Music can be considered art, so you can't necessarily hang somebody based upon what they said on a song. But now,
I agree, and that's how they.
Are you from New York? Where you from, sir?
You.
Sir, where you from?
I'm from Houston.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Born in '84.
I'm snitching tonight. I'm about to tell something when we hang up. But go ahead and finish up, sir. Keefe D, they got his dumb ass. What do you think is next?
I think Suge done said something. I think Suge is about to get out. Keefe D's going in. Suge's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I think Suge done said something. Okay. Some big. They got a big cheese. Something major didn't happen other than him just saying something. Okay. Something else to pop up. Because I'm with you. Why would you wait 27 years to not do it? 20 years, 5 years. So. I mean, what is the big fish? I want to see, is it going to be Reggie White? So what else is about to come out throughout this? Because this is going to open up the Notorious Big situation. Okay. So I think Suge said somebody that said something.
Okay.
Somebody that said something.
Okay. So I have to take other calls. I appreciate you calling in with the T. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That nigga was giggling. Let's go to area code 817. Are you there? Good evening, 817.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Man, first of all, why was that last nigga so happy, nigga? What the fuck that nigga giggling for, man?
I don't know, but I let him speak.
Houston?
I let him speak. It was cracking, man.
All that damn laughing and shit, man. Just punching your motherfucking mouth. Yeah, man. Orlando.
Yeah.
He was in that. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard Glasses of Malone video song, whatever. Tupac Must Die.
Right.
He went through the whole scenario, man. Right. Orlando with some goofy looking up. I can't. I ain't gonna.
No, sir. It's Friday. Fuck the algorithm. Let's go, my nigga. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, Orlando with some big lip, dark skinned, goofy nigga running around. Nigga, where was your homeboys at? Why did you get jumped? You know what I'm saying? Like his uncle came to him like, damn, nigga, you don't let them niggas jump you like that. Orlando didn't want to be in that car, right, in that situation. So, you know, the unc looking out for Neff. Unc said, hey, man, look, come on, man, hop in this car, nigga. No, I don't want to. Unc, Keefe D stretched the nigga collar out, threw him in a car. They went and got down on pot. Now, this nigga Keefe D, weird ass, keep talking, bro. Why is you talking, old nigga?
Right.
Why is you talking, bro?
Right.
You steady talking about some shit that you should not be talking about right now.
Them old niggas do the most talking. Them old niggas do the most talking.
Now you think you still got that clout from back in the 90s? You get in a cell with some young niggas, they gonna beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. They gonna beat your old ass. Be slapping honey buns across your face and all that, man.
Let's go.
Old nigga. We some heathens out there. Trying to tell you, young niggas some heathens out here, man. We don't give a fuck about all that shit. So look, then you got Diddy. I know you cool with Diddy.
No, sir. Never mind who I'm cool with. This is the objective perspective. And if we're going, if we're gonna talk, it's Puff Daddy back in those days, sir. Puff Daddy.
Man, I ain't calling nigga no Puff Daddy.
Sir, just hang on a second. Let me just say this, and then I'll let you talk. You see, Puff Daddy was different from Diddy, and very different from Brother Love. Puff Daddy, the whole name was about flexing. I'm trying to help you. I don't know what year you were born, but Puff Daddy was a very aggressive narcissist. Puff Daddy threatened Miss Jones, threatened to kidnap her and put her in the trunk. And I had to bark on the nigga one day on the radio because I didn't know their relationship. I'm giving you some context. Pardon me. Puff Daddy was is a real one. Go ahead.
So when you barked on the nigga on the radio, did he do anything? Did he say anything? Or?
We met face to face. We almost had a fight in Kevin Lyle's office one day. You know, Kevin Lyles and Mike Kaiser had to break us up.
So he was ready to throw in.
We both were, sir. I'm stupid, and he's a gangster.
Punch that nigga in the mouth. Fuck.
Sir, let's not make it personal. I'm giving you context with regards to who.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just don't like him nor his little slithering son. I hate that nigga. Every time I see that little goof,
keep the kids out of it, sir. Keep the kids out of it.
Son, a grown man.
All right, well, you don't
his
have
son is a grown man.
Let's get him out of here. Well, where's he going? Not that I have to protect anybody's kids, but come on, man. We're having a great conversation. I don't know if I believe you're a gangster, to be honest with you. William Bobo got your donation. Star look like Z, the protagonist of DreamWorks' 1998 movie Ants. Okay. Chaz County got your donation. Star, you've got some nerve calling Bruno Mars a cokehead. I don't recall him hitting someone with a shovel over an 8-ball. That wasn't an 8-ball, sir. That was only maybe 3 grams. But thank you for the donation. Big Eye Keith says, yo, that's crazy. He really talked himself into a life sentence because he's old as fuck. So he ain't going to make it to 30. Okay. Hope the clout was worth it. Okay, who's saying Magic Johnson beat AIDS? That was yesterday's show. Come on, guys, let's stay focused here, please. Stay focused on what we're talking about tonight. Area code 626. Good evening, 626. Are you there? Friday night. Let's go. Okay, I can't wait, 626. Thank you for chiming in. Right, man. Good discussion here tonight. The man who sends in donations, for those who don't know, this is not just somebody who I bring in, you know. Rory, how are you, man? Thank you for your support as always. Rory, the white Denzel.
Star, what's up?
How you feel, man? What's cracking?
Yo, what's going on?
What's cracking?
Yo, chilling.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's wild. The Keefe D thing is wild, man. This hip-hop history right here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And Star, I'm gonna die laughing if his mugshot comes out and he look like Meatball from Philly with the tears rolling down his eyes. You know what I'm saying?
The mugshot is out.
I'm gonna die laughing.
Rory, it's out. TMZ.com. The mugshot's out.
Oh, it's out. I didn't see it. Yeah, I was expecting to see, you know. What kind of crip is he? A self-snitching Crip?
Old Crip.
You know what I mean? What kind of Crip is that? You know, but they ain't got no common sense Crips. You know, Compton got to hold this L, man. Compton got to definitely hold this L. You know, this cat played himself. Completely played himself. I don't know how he got away with it for so long anyway, man.
He's a fucking rat.
In a car with somebody.
Rory, he's a rat. That's why he got away with it. He's a rat.
Yeah, it gotta be. It gotta be, man. Because if you already admitted to being in the car with it and driving a dude who shot somebody out of the car, that's accessory to murder. You know, and both of you are known gang members. You going down. Like, you going down. So the only way he got away with it for so long is because he's snitching, man. He's telling, you know. That's the only way he got away with it. And, I don't know, his old ass is going to fry in jail, you know, and it's hot in Vegas. You don't want to go to jail or prison in Vegas, man. It's hot as hell, you know. Incidentally, talking about jail, yo.
Well, hang on a second, Rory. I want to go back because I'm not sure if you heard the beginning of the show. Not that you had to, but it's a fact that Keefe D cooperated. He signed a Proffer Agreement. That's a fact. And with regards to him being a possible accessory, he has violated, if you ask me, the terms of the Proffer Agreement. And he has also been recently now charged with orchestrating the murder. So that's a totally different charge from accessory. Even if the accessory charge, even if there's some type of gray area with regards to, you know, the upcoming trial or a plea deal, they've got him with orchestrating. So that's a new dynamic that has just been put into the mix here. Go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds like some sort of RICO charge or, you know, a gang charge or something, which I can't believe he wasn't charged with it in the beginning, you know. It's just weird that it came out now, or you know, that they went after him now. But he did write a book.
Rory, it's not weird.
It's fake.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you short. It's not weird. He signed a Proffer Agreement. A Proffer Agreement is not immunity, but he agreed to cooperate. So it's not weird. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, you know, he's stupid. You know, the guy's got to be really stupid. As for his age, he's got to be, you know, extremely stupid. I'm not surprised with a name like Keefe, although I think that's a really cool hood name, black hood name. You know, instead of Keefe, Keefe is cool. I like that name. That's cool. But yeah, for people who've never been in jail before that are listening, I heard something the other day, whatever. If you go to jail and some dude is looking you in your eye and jerking his tool, you're supposed to beat him up.
Oh.
You're not supposed to wait till he climaxes. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
You're talking about Derrick's.
You're supposed to go beat him up.
You're talking about Derrick's.
Yeah, Derrick's. Yeah, Derrick. Yeah. Yeah. That's wild. That's wild crazy. You know? But Compton got to hold this L, man. Compton got to hold this L. I don't know what kind of self-snitching Crips they got out there, but that is definitely not the G code. You know, that is definitely not the G code. And yeah.
Come on.
You know, and it was wild seeing Tupac's picture all over the place today on social media, because it like brought me back to that time. You know, and I remember. Not that we were celebrating that that Tupac got killed, but nobody in New York was messing with him, you know, during those times. We really didn't. We were hating on him. I'll say that. We were hating on him.
I want to jump in, Rory. I'm glad you said that. I've always been a Tupac supporter. I've got a big ass Machiavelli plaque upstairs in my house here. I always appreciated his aggression, ego-driven, a great lyricist, a poet. You know, he has become loved, you know, but during that time, as you just said, New York wasn't really supportive of him. He had trouble getting airplay in New York. I mean, after the controversies, then they started opening up the airwaves. But he wasn't embraced by New York. So I mean, that's key that people know that. Again, I've always been a supporter of his, but that was important to know that he was not loved back at that time. Go ahead.
As a matter of fact, forget about loved. He was hated on. We weren't trying to even hear that. You know, we thought he was a movie star, trying to he was like a Drake when he first came out. You know, yeah, man, that's a fact. He was like a Drake. We're like, who this movie star trying to rhyme, trying to be a rapper? And after he died, he got immortalized. And I'm a fan of his too. I think his music is dope. You know, I like Tupac. He's from New York, but we couldn't rock with that when you went to California and you turned on us because you had some beef or whatever in New York. Like, I don't know. We definitely weren't supporting him, man. He wasn't getting no support over here. Yeah. You know, we were pumping Mobb Deep, we were pumping Biggie, and for the record, and for the internet nerds, I'm say this for the internet nerds, whether you be in England or wherever you are, Who Shot You was a song about Tupac. That was a diss about Tupac. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, the song came out way after. It wasn't really about him. And fuck all that. We all knew what it was. Right. That was straight diss to Tupac. So anybody telling you something different, they weren't alive back then. They weren't in the streets back then. That song was one of the most pumped songs ever in a car. It went on for 2 years. Everybody pumped that jam. Right. I think that was one of the hardest diss tracks ever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, just to correct the record, the hip hop history record, that was completely towards Tupac. Okay. So yeah,
I want to go back, Rory. I want to focus on Keefe D. He's been arrested.
Just let me say, Puffy's a gangster, man. I don't care. I know he gets a lot of hate from everybody all over the country and stuff like that. You got to respect Puffy's gangster, man. Puffy is a goddamn gangster from Harlem, the home of the black gangsters, the home of Bumpy Johnson. His father was a gangster. Puffy is a gangster. Puffy is a mogul.
He wasn't raised in Harlem, Rory, to be precise. He wasn't raised in Harlem. You do know that, right?
He was born in Harlem, but he reps Harlem, you know?
Now, hang on a second, because he and I have hang on. He and I have had many conversations. He was born in Harlem, but he was raised. Was it Mount Vernon, guys? Where was Diddy raised? He went to some private schools like myself. I remember the conversations. Born in New York City, yes, but I think it was either Mount Vernon or was it White Plains, guys? Hold on a second. Mount Vernon. Raised in Mount Vernon. Yeah. He was born in New York.
He'll get you touched
yes.
by dudes from Harlem.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll get you touched. Puffy ain't playing that. You know what I mean? So put some respect on Puff's name. He's definitely a gangster.
Money earned in Mount Vernon.
People think he's just,
Oh, he's the real deal. And that's why I say this with all due respect. Keefe D is going to try to wiggle out of this situation right now. I don't wish this upon nobody, but I'm telling you what I truly believe. Keefe D is already a confirmed fucking rat. Rory, finish up, man. Go ahead. Finish up.
Yeah, I think, Keefe D, that cat looks like a booty bandit, man. He might have a good time in prison. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, Compton hold his L, Bompton is up one, and, Tupac sealed his own fate, man. If he didn't get into all that gang shit, which he wasn't really a part of until, he was older. He was like a Chris Brown or a Soulja Boy and wanted to be a blood from L.A. Right. If you weren't born and raised around that, mind your business, man. But he did it to himself. He did it to himself, get involved with the bullshit when he was a millionaire already. So Tupac got to hold that L too.
Okay. Rory, great to talk to you, man. Salute.
All right, Star.
Yes, sir. Okay. I met Tupac's ex-wife. She was very nice. We were in Madison Square Garden. I forget what concert that was. It may have been Keith Sweat. Was it New Edition or who was that? Keith Sweat. And she was very nice. She came up to me and introduced herself. I'm not sure if I ever met his sister, but condolences to his sister. She's been going through a lot. R.I.P. to his mother. And I don't say this to sound or to make him sound cool, but even though he was a dancer out in Baltimore, Tupac, dance school with Jada Pinkett, he squeezed that goddamn trigger in Atlanta. Yes, no, you guys know what I'm talking about? Tupac wasn't pussy on the trigger. You can say what you want about him. Actor, yada, yada, yada. Again, not that makes you a tough guy, but those split seconds, most people can't do it. Most people can't squeeze that trigger. Or they talk a hot one. Yo, I would have done this, I would have done that. Average person bitches up. Yeah. Off-duty cops in Atlanta. You squeeze that goddamn trigger. Alex, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Florida Boy J's pronouns are hey girl. Okay. Rory, I got your donation. Thank you. Loud, I got your donation. Hunts Point. I remember this chick. Okay, I'm not going to say her name, but thank you. What were you doing at Hunts Point, sir? Were you pimping on, were you up at Al's Wedge back in the days? Harry's Triangle? Oh, Al's Wedge was the shit, man. Thank you for your donation, Loud. Advo, are you calling in? Advo, baby boy, CEO returned, the master to rewrite. Okay, NDAs. Advo, the comedian. Thank you. I got your donation. Jasprit. Okay, are you calling in? Okay. Already 50 has been paid, Jesse. Ike. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. Can you elaborate? I'm sipping a little wine here. I struggle with Ebonics. Just tell me what you're trying to say, okay? Two-Tone got your donation. Star, where can I buy your book? Sir, go to troyterrain.org. There should be a free download, or just send me an email. I'll send you a free PDF file. Let me see. Guys, hold on a second. There should be a link on troyterrain.org. If not, send me an email and I'll send you a PDF file, okay? There's my official Wikipedia page, troyterrain.org, okay? Thank you for your support, Two-Tone. Troy, I got your donation. I'll be missing you. Run, Diddy. Yeah. Diddy is a different guy. Brother Love is a different guy. But Puff Daddy, oh. Troll Babies, does Keefe D call Diddy Puff Daddy? You see, he's probably got Puff Daddy in his mind. Puff Daddy was a different type of nigga. Was it Puff Daddy or Diddy who hit Steve Stout over the head with the champagne bottle in his office? Bam! Got that nigga's mind right. Steve Stout, I met him one time. He wanted to offer me some type of fucking deal for Star and Buck Wild. He didn't have no money. Leroy Cohen just said, he said, don't pay him no mind. I got $125,000 right now. Just sign here. And I signed. It was Puffy. It was Puffy who hit Steve Stout over the head with that fucking champagne bottle and got that nigga's mind right. Thank you, Troy. Got your donation. Smooth Vision Media. Pickup 479, big nigga. Where are you? Let's go to 479. I see 749. I see 470. What time did this come in? 10:54. 7599. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is you right here. Area code 470. Is that you? 470.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That's me.
Sir, I appreciate your donation, but listen, I'm sipping, right? Your Cash App says 479, but your phone number says 470. Are you sipping too?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to start? Salute. Let's go.
Yeah, I was actually just going to I mean, most of your callers pretty much already said everything that was said, and I did want to add one part to it.
Come on.
Where you remember Gene Deal?
That's my nigga.
Bouncer.
That's my nigga Gene. That's my nigga Gene.
There's a key thing because there was a caller that called in. That's when you and him were doing the whole bad boy thing, right? Which was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I remember Gene Deal has said in an interview, I think with MREC.
That's my nigga. Salute to MREC TV. Yeah. MREC TV.
Yep. And he had mentioned that he remembers when Puffy was so frustrated with the whole thing going on, that he said Puffy was really frustrated, and he had a moment with him where he told him that he said, if I'm around all this gangster shit, you think them white folks gonna spend money with me? And then he kept going on saying stuff like, I can't continue to live my life like this. And then the key things where he said, I don't care if Big gotta die, I don't care if Pac gotta die, and I don't care if Suge gotta go to jail. That's what Gene Deal said that Puffy said that night. It was, that's when he was, I guess, working security for Bad Boy or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember him saying that, and when he said that, I mean, that was all I needed to hear, because I mean, he pretty much spoke all that stuff into existence, because it literally happened in the sequence that he said. So, and the whole thing with Keefe D, I mean,
well, hang on a second. I want to respond to what you just said. Gene Deal is an honorable man. I don't mean to put his business out there, but Gene Deal gets a pension, so he ain't sitting around, saying shit for fucking, just for fun, for shits and giggles. Gene gets a pension, so and he's a very, very reputable, honorable man. And that's not to kick dirt in the direction of Diddy, who's been good to me as well. But Gene has a mind like a fucking tape recorder. I used to go up to Sue's Rendezvous sometime. You ever heard of Sue's Rendezvous?
No.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, you can Google it when you get time. Listen, I'm no tough guy, but I'm stupid. Sometimes I would be sipping bourbon and gin and go to Sue's Rendezvous by myself. And Gene reminded me, he said, remember you used to come to Sue's Rendezvous by yourself when we had to put you out? What's the basketball player's name on the Knicks? I was throwing ice at him one night. Stephon Marbury.
Sprewell?
No, Stephon
Marbury?
Yeah, throwing ice at that nigga.
Wow.
What are you doing inside Sue's Rendezvous and you got a game tomorrow? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, never mind. So Gene is a reputable person. MREC is the truth. Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was pretty much just going to add that part to it because now that Keefe D is being caught and stuff, I think it's a lot of things that would be unfolding. I mean, it's like everybody kind of knew that Keefe D did it. So the fact that they caught him, and yeah, it's a lot more to come. So now it makes me think about all these bad boy artists that got all the what did they get back? Their royalties and all that stuff. Publishing, my bad. Yeah. So I'm really curious to know, what's going to ensue out of all this drama.
Salute. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I get the better numbers by myself. Don't get it twisted, man. Niggas like to sit around and listen to old stuff for shits and giggles, Hey, Francine, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me write her number down. She says, holler at me. I just sent you a picture, Francine. Francine, you better not be a nigga with the wig, okay? Okay. Is that Derek's, my alleged cousin? Star, I was the one who was jerking off. Oh, whoa. Star, I was the one who was allegedly touching myself, looking at your alleged cousin, Derek's. He stared back at me until I finished. Who in the live chat wants to be next, okay? The check-in report, I got you donation. You sent me an email as well. The check-in report says, Diddy got pulled over today on Instagram Live. I think they watching him closely. Oh, is that what the other caller was talking about? The check-in report, I got your email as well. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole video, but something to do with a mammy, and she had a child in the back. What was that, in New Jersey somewhere? Was it Trenton? The police were talking to this mammy, and she just became impatient, stepped on the gas. I got your email, sir. Thank you very much, okay? And for those who don't know, not that you should care, but the whole bad boys come out and play, that's from the 1979 movie, The Warriors. Did you guys know that in the live chat? Bad boys come out and play. That was a very monumental movie about gangs in New York. 1979, yeah. Okay. Okay, I just spoke to this person. Thank you so much. Blade, did you get the email? Blade says, nigga, Brooklyn streets can respect the jokes, but it's cheating when you jokes up to 20. I'm not going to say what he said. Just say it's wearing a DEA jacket. That's different. Okay. Blade, did you get the email I sent you? I'm not admitting to shit with regards to what you're saying, okay? Thank you for your support. Advo, where are you calling in? Advo, area code 213. Where is Advo? Is this you tapping in? 213, you sent me a long-ass fucking email.
Yo, Star.
Advo?
What's up? I can see Surviving Diddy coming into the works in the background right now.
Okay. Sir, am I talking to Advo? That's the question.
Yeah, it's me, Advo.
Okay.
What up, Star? It's Advo.
No. Listen, my brain is fried. I can't remember every goddamn phone number. Okay, you sent me an email. It's long as shit. What's going on here? I'm right there on the verge of being the new something. What's going on here?
Well, first I want to quote you. You said, I'm right there on the verge of being the new Lenny Bruce, which is a comedian. Why you always shit on comedians? Why you look down on comedians?
I don't. What are you talking about? I don't shit on comedians. No. I say that I'm not. I keep it real. I'm not. But I grew up, admiring Don Rickles. That was my guy. I don't shit on comedians.
But I think comedians look up to you because, like, even Dave Chappelle. But that's not what we call about. Let's get back to Diddy.
I appreciate that, but I make it clear that I'm not a funny type of guy. That's not to dehumanize anybody. I have great relationships with Talent, Capone, a lot of those guys, Rob Stapleton. I respect those guys, man. Gerald Kelly. I know all those guys. Come on.
That's a fact. Now, but going back to the last caller, I do agree with the last caller in which, like, it was kind of funny to see Diddy return most of the publishing or the masters to some of those Bad Boys former employees or artists. So like that was very spooky. So, and I do agree with you. I think that he should be looking up, she should call in on like Russell Simmons or even do like Trump, like become friends with Trump and then just go to Russia, like try to avoid America because it's looking bad for Diddy in the next 5 years, I feel like.
How about 365 days?
Oh, you said a whole year? You putting that on him? But there's allegations that he got stopped on, like, I'm reading Twitter right now, and Diddy is blocking everybody from his social media. Like, everybody that comments, Diddy is blocking like crazy. So they're doing a lot of how do you call it, like background, like they're trying to clean up the mess in a sense.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, I do agree with the other caller that said Diddy. I learned from Fran Lucas. Fran Lucas at the end, he said to remember in the movie the movie that like American Gangster. In American Gangster, Fran Lucas tell Nicky Barnes, remember Diddy? And there's allegations that Nicky Barnes killed Diddy's father. So Diddy's not just like a funny guy. Diddy's a gangster. I do believe that he has that gangster blood, and he's from the Bronx too. So I just wanted to cut it off with that.
Diddy's from Mount Vernon, not the Bronx. He's born in Harlem, raised in Mount Vernon. Go ahead.
So is Mount Vernon Westchester?
Mount Vernon, to be precise. He went to private schools like myself. He says Mount Vernon. If you want to say Bronx, maybe you know something I don't know, but go ahead.
Nah, yeah. And also Keefe D, like shout out to, I think Vlad TV deserves his flowers for cleaning up hip hop. You know, like I know we've been...
Advo, you know we don't do shout outs. Slow it down. We don't do
no, definitely. But still like the work he put in is kind of like very interesting. Keefe D, like he's too old to go to jail, to keep it 100, so he's just gonna be snitching.
No, he's not.
Most likely he has like...
No, he's not.
No?
No, he's another nigger, and his time has come. He's not too old to go. No.
There's no statute of limitations for murder, so I do agree with that. It's a cold case.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they're trying to gather other things in the background. And hopefully, like a lot of artists will speak out against Diddy because, like you know, for you to get killed in the middle of like Las Vegas after a Tyson fight, like I'm pretty sure everybody has information, but it's just like it's been taken away. And even going back to Keefe D's girlfriend, like why are you keeping the weapon? Why are you keeping the bullets? Like these guys are just like, I feel like.
Advo, can I ask how old are you? How old are you, respectfully?
I was born on JC's birthday in the 90s, in 1990.
Advo, how old are you? I don't feel like doing math.
I'm going to Jesus Christ age next year. Well, this year.
Advo, please don't make me hang up on you. How old are you? I don't feel like guessing.
32.
Okay, just say I'm 32, man. What the fuck, dude? Okay, so listen, we're talking about, you know, what's going on now. If you want to speculate, that's fine. Keefe D, he's not too old to go to the penitentiary. He signed a proffer agreement. I want to stay focused. Have you any knowledge of a proffer agreement? Because, you know, you're talking about some other stuff that I'm not sure of, but I'm going to let you finish up. The proffer agreement, he really thought that he had immunity, and that's why his ass is now in a sling. Go ahead and finish up.
I believe a proffer agreement is a K-5 letter, which is basically like you admit guilt and you're gonna help the prosecution basically like convict you and other people with you. And there's no promise on a proffer agreement because like they could throw any years on you. They don't have there's no freedom promise on signing that. So what he did was like, because Vlad admitted just today on Instagram that he didn't give in any information to the police, but when he got interviewed, that was the full interview. So what we saw on YouTube, Keefe D self-snitched on himself. I think he's been wanting to tell people. I think he's just like the guy that killed John Lennon, like a nobody that wants to be somebody by killing a somebody.
Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate the support. Have a great night. Thank you, Advo, comedian.
Bless.
Thank you, sir.
Bless.
All right. Whew. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Shit. Guys, Rick Ross was on Hot 97 with Funkmaster Flex. Flex is my guy, but I don't listen to Hot 97. I would rather eat a glass sandwich than listen to Hot 97, but you know, Flex is my guys. I heard a little snippet of what Flex and Rick Ross were talking about. They were going in on DJ Envy. What did we call him back in the days? DJ Benji? He's a scammer, in my opinion. He's been scamming. He didn't get no money from Clear Channel back in the days after taxes. I have his agreement, and I'm going to keep referencing the agreement. And one day I'm going to put it out there. I've got a letter from a judge that says they have no jurisdiction over that letter. There had been lies. Oh, he got $10 million. He got less than $600,000, maybe $400,000 after taxes from Clear Channel. He got no money from me. I wouldn't give him shit. I wouldn't give him a dime. Let me just say that. So the cars and all that sort of jazz you see, in my opinion, scamming you people. Next week, NBC4, they're doing a report on him. Ooh, salute to Tony the Closer. Tony and I spoke yesterday. It's going down. It's going down. The FCC are involved. If anybody else has been allegedly scammed, contact me. Let me get you a lawyer or help you get legal representation. And I'm going to say it again. It's not just about suing Cesar Pena and his wife. His wife already filed for bankruptcy, Jennifer Pena. And I'm sure Cesar will as well at some point. But you need to sue DJ Envy and iHeart. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just get everything together here. We're doing an extended show this evening, okay? Okay, let's get back to our topic. Keefe D. And if you get the time, folks, Google Proffer Agreement. Not proper. Proffer Agreement, and see what it is that I'm talking about. He had an agreement with regards to other crimes, from the past. And he utilized, the Proffer Agreement to get out of the murder of Tupac Shakur. But he has been talking since that murder took place, running his mouth. In my opinion, he has violated and broken the Proffer Agreement. So not only can things that he once upon a time agreed to now be used against him, but new charges, such as orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur, okay? Wesley, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Time for Diddy to pay the piper. You might be right. You might be right. Okay, someone just sending me a random email. Okay, I don't know who you are. The Real Rico Mercado got your donation. Rory's new album should be called Britney's Spear. Oh, that was cute. Christopher, got your donation. I want to call in. Okay, so what area code? Send me an email. Let me know what number you're calling in from. I got your donation. Thank you, Christopher. Okay. Folks, if you're new to this show, I don't charge people to call in, but, I'm looking at 50 calls here in a fucking queue, so I tend to show preference to people that donate. I'm just being real with you, okay? Let me know what area code you're calling in from, and I'll pick you right up. Rakim, I got your donation. Thank you. Pac may have been an agent of chaos. Respectfully, R.I.P. Okay, I can see that. He was young. He was confused about things. He contradicted himself, and that's fine. That's what being young is about. He was 25 when he died. I mean, when I was 25, holy shit. If YouTube were around, Instagram, oh my goodness, I'd be in the penitentiary right now. For real. But thank you for your donation. I sure did. Okay, Blade. Okay, I don't know what Blade's talking about. Let me keep it pushing here for a second. Area code 862. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night. We're talking about Keefe D. 862.
Here. We're here.
Hey. Who's this?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Good evening.
It's Jesse and Ike.
Hey, who's this?
I don't know if you remember, you had an arm wrestling match Indian, Asian, and Nigerian couple.
Back in the days. Yes.
Hey!
Okay, good.
Arms too short to box.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to hear from you guys. What's cracking tonight?
Good to hear from you.
Wow, unexpected but very great.
All right. Keefe D, any thoughts?
Yeah.
He's been arrested for the murder in connection, the murder of Tupac, orchestrating. I think he was the shooter. What are you guys' thoughts?
I mean, when you look at Keefe D said the FBI. He said the FBI knew who was sitting in what seat or whatever.
Yeah.
I think Big Drake shot at Pac because I find it very hard to believe that that Orlando's gonna reach over and then shoot at fucking Pac.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
And as far as this whole situation, I just think the nigga's stupid as hell. You know, he misconstrued what a proffer and what an immunity was, and here that dumbass is.
Maybe his funds ran low. He didn't have any other way to maintain, and people were reaching out, offering him cash.
You do know he had cancer, so he probably that chemotherapy is very expensive. So
right.
he had to start telling.
Right.
He do these interviews to upkeep with that shit. So that's probably what it was.
Yeah. Rent to pay. Yeah. Baby need new shoes.
Say this and I will say this as a Tupac fan. I'm not these crazy ass Tupac. I'm not one of these crazy ass cybernet Tupac fans. I don't take it personal. These are thug dudes. These are gangsters. They're vile. They're filth. I mean, they have everything is about, how many bitches they fuck, how much money they have. They don't know anything else.
Okay.
So you punch a nigga like that, you're getting killed.
Right.
And that's it. That's just the way of the land.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you loud and clear.
You have anything else to say, babe?
Where's wifey?
No, I'm more just like, wow, star.
Hey.
Come on, man. All right.
I appreciate you guys.
I met you.
Hey.
We bought you socks. We bought you. You weren't happy with the absolute.
Okay.
Socks.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Have a safe weekend. Okay. Thank you so much.
You too.
You too, Star. Thank you.
Star.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye now. Okay. They said they came to one of my events. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going through the cash apps, guys. Thank you for your support, okay? I try to read everyone. I try. Some people don't even acknowledge, people who send them money, okay? Okay, we're here. Is it Jasprit? Jasprit, if I'm saying that right. Thank you for your donation, okay? Hey, Melanie. No, Blade, the letter that I sent you, and Blade, hang on to that for your records and for purposes of accuracy with regards to my journey, because you spend Skrilla, you have an invested interest in me. We've never met, to my knowledge, and no, that letter was for what was that for? May 27, 2003. I think Summer Jam was coming up. Did Eminem perform at the 2003 Summer Jam, Blade? Can you check? I think I may have gotten suspended in May. And Summer Jam was either in June or July. And I was telling the audience at the time, the Hot 97 listeners, that Hot 97 was paying for Eminem's expenses, maybe like $300,000, and for equipment and all this shit he was going to bring on the stage. Meanwhile, they never paid for Mary J. Blige. They never paid for anybody, Jay-Z. So when I see Nori and these guys, no disrespect to Nori, when I see them, yo, shout out to Tracy, shout out to Hot 97. I'm like, what the fuck are you shouting out Hot 97 for? They pimped you. All of the black and Hispanic artists, when I was there from March 2000 until May 2003, they never paid them to perform at Summer Jam. Never. So I think that's what this letter was about, Blade, if memory serves me correctly. I told on them. I told the audience. Anybody in that live chat know what I'm talking about? And they sued me. See, people think, oh, he got fired. No, I left because they offered me nigger pennies and not even Jay. No, they never paid Jay-Z to perform at Summer Jam. Michael Jackson! He didn't perform, but Jay-Z brought out Michael Jackson. Remember that? And I said, damn, these cracker devil bastards in the back. That's what I call them every day, cracker devil bastards. They never paid Jigga Man, Mary J. Blige, but they're going to pay Eminem's fees? That's what the letter is about, Blade. I'm going to post this in the community section. Not tonight. I want us to stay focused on Keefe D. Blade, can you check and see if that was Eminem performing at Summer Jam 2003? I think that's what that suspension was about. Big Elvis got your donation. I'm an hour behind tonight's live. I must say the story about the man from the 60s who can pull that trigger. That will be in the district attorney's closing argument. Bravo. Thank you, Big Elvis. Different types of niggas from the 60s. Anybody in that live chat born in the 60s? Salute to the niggas born in the 60s in New Jersey. They were brutal. Area code 301. Good evening. We're talking about Keefe D, a rat. You know, they got him, and he's gonna tell anybody he can. Are you there?
Yo. This is Chris, straight out of Maryland.
Hey, how are you, sir?
You heard?
What's cracking?
Yo, I think Keefe D's a sucker. He's a rat. He's been running his mouth for so long.
Come on.
Trying to get clout.
Right.
He's an OG. He's supposed to be an OG, but he's really a sucker. So I know Orlando Anderson's turning in his grave. And let me get the Puffy. I think he's one of the most sucker niggas ever in this industry. He picks and chooses who to get at. He's, the night Pop got shot at Quad Studios, I watched like a clip recently, right? I seen Puffy walk out of the studio with Jimmy Henchman. And we all know Jimmy Henchman is responsible for that shooting at Quad Studios. We know that, right? Yet, these guys act like...
Has that been confirmed, sir? I don't know that to be true. I mean, Jimmy's my guy. Don't get it twisted. Has that confirmed?
Jimmy is sucker. He's a rat. Jimmy's a rat.
Okay,
Jimmy...
sir, to take it easy. I'm asking you, is it confirmed that he was involved in that shooting? I could have swore it was...
Yes, it is. It is confirmed.
Name?
It's confirmed.
What was... Somebody else actually pulled that trigger. Jimmy didn't pull the trigger. What was the guy?
Jimmy didn't pull the trigger, but he set him up. When he went to go do that song with, I think, was it Lil Sean or somebody?
I forget.
He set him up because him and Pac had an argument earlier that day. You understand? Listen, Pac isn't innocent in all of this. He had his ways. He was young. But I think Jimmy is the main focus there, right? But Puffy knows everything that happened, right? Yet he acts innocent like he's this peaceful person. He's not that at all. He's never been that person. Suge gets a bad rap, but really Puffy's really the snake in the grass. You heard? Yo, his life is crashing right now. I just want y'all to watch the next few years, everything that's going to come out. He picks and chooses who to get at. Like, when 50 taking shots with him, he don't want no problems because 50's the real deal. You understand? He's the real deal. But, I don't think it's too late. I think Keefe D's going to spend the rest of his life in jail, most likely. I would hope to see that happen, because that was some sucker shit. It didn't have to go down like that, but that's the street. That's the street.
Can I ask where you're calling from, sir, with this T? Where you calling from with the T?
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear that.
Where are you calling from, sir? You sound like you got a lot of...
I'm straight out of Maryland, man. Straight out of Maryland.
You did say that. You did say that. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Straight out of Maryland. But yeah, man, I'm happy to see Puffy's demise. I'm happy to see Keefe D go down, man.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
They real suckers in my eyes, you know. Free should.
Well, now, sir, with all due respect, I appreciate your donation, but now if Diddy were in front of you, would you be saying that to his face?
If I see Puffy, I really don't like that guy, man. I think I appreciate what he's brought to hip hop. Like, I love Biggie. I don't think Biggie would have been as successful anywhere else. Mm-hmm. But I think Puffy's a real wicked guy. He's for himself. He's always been for himself. You've seen what happened with Shine. You've seen what happened. He paid people to testify. You understand? You know, but like the guy, he's just always been for self. Like, and I understand to a certain extent as a man, you know, you gotta worry about yourself. But like this guy, man, he's evil. You've seen the Gene Deal interviews. Right?
Well, hang on a second, sir. You're going very, very fast before you go in another direction.
Sorry, I got a lot on my mind,
okay.
man.
Take it easy. Stay with me. Stay with me. You sent it a donation. Yeah. I don't have to stick up for the man, but I'm almost positive, and I would bet money if you were standing in front of Diddy and you said what you said, he would hit you in the head with a fucking gun.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think if you allow
sir,
does what you allow him.
I'm telling you what I know. He hit you in the head with a gun.
Pow. So how come he didn't hit 50 with the bottle? What happened? I'm just curious. 50 called him a fruit pop every day. I just went to. I saw 50 in Baltimore. He said, "Well, I don't go to no Puffy parties." You understand me? How come that?
Well, okay. Let me respond to what you just said. But I'm trying to talk to you, but you're doing a lot of giggling here.
Yeah.
Diddy was born in '69. Different type of nigga. You know. 50's a troll. With all due respect, good guy, but he's a troll. You know. And I'm not trying to say his gangster ain't real, but you know he has become a powerhouse. You know, by way of business. Yes.
Right.
But at one point in time, he was a victim. They lit his ass up. They lit his ass up like a Christmas. They lit his ass up like a Christmas tree. So he wasn't some gangster killer from Southside.
He's never been that. But let me ask you this: have you seen 50 back down in his life? Have you seen him back down?
Here's what I know to be true. Let me respond to what you're saying. 50 will sue you. Oh, he'll sue people. He'll sue you. But
not, at this age, everybody doing that. But like, did he not get busy with Jimmy Henchman? Let's be real. Did he get busy?
50 has been.
Did his team get busy?
I'm trying to respond to you, sir. I'm trying to respond to you.
Yeah.
Based upon what I know to be true. Having been around these guys. 50 Cent used to be my cousin's hype man. I know his come up.
Yeah.
I've never heard about him actually getting busy with the dick beaters. He'll sue the shit out of you. He's been suing people for 20 some odd years. He going back to Q from World Star. And that's not to discredit him. But Diddy will hit you in the head with a fucking axe, a fucking meat cleaver, or a hammer. He's about that action, but you go ahead and finish up.
Facts. I believe it because I heard what happened to Steve Stout, sucker. He a sucker. You know what happened with him. But I feel like with Five, I think the industry, they know better. And I don't mean to get off topic, but like they know better. I think 50 get busy. You saw what happened to Slow Bucks on that stage. I know you saw that. You understand? Jimmy Henchman didn't last. 50 won the battle. Supreme. He didn't even last. 50 the last man standing, whether we suing or not. And I haven't seen him get touched yet for real since the shooting, since the 9 shots. You understand? Like, there's certain people in the industry they know not to play with. They know better. You can say you're a troll, but they know who to play with and who not to. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me, man.
I thank you.
But that's just what I believe. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Thank you for the donation, sir. I thank you.
Yo, I really.
Thank you, sir. I let him speak. You know. Talk your talk. 50's a great guy. But 50 didn't shoot no fade with Jimmy Henchman. Not to discredit 50, but 50 didn't even want to see Bang'em Smurf with the fucking dick beaters. You guys ever heard of Bang'em Smurf? That nigga was a problem. If we talking, the streets of Southside Jamaica, Queens, Bang'em Smurf. Let's move on. I think he got deported, didn't he? Oh, that was a live wire there, boy. Elvis, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Masood, thank you for your support, sir. Masood. Okay. Keefe D. Okay, who is this who just sent in a fucking proffer agreement? Did you send it a donation? Who is this? I called in your show. Okay, we spoke for 20 minutes. Okay, are you the police officer? Who are you, sir? Did you send it a donation? Thank you so much for the long ass email. I appreciate you. Okay, Grambling. Okay, somebody just sent me a video. I can't watch that right now, but thank you, whoever you are. Thank you so much. I thought I saw, is that my alleged cousin, Darrix? Darrix, Rory was talking about you. Is that why you're calling in, Darrix?
No, I didn't hear Rory talking about it. What did he say?
He's talking reckless. Talking reckless.
I was actually backing him up with Chrome. Me and Rory was tag teaming Chrome's mother. We was running a train on Chrome's. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What are the parameters?
Well, listen, as long as you're not going in that direction that you and I go in when we're on the phone, just...
Yeah. Chrome got a little disrespectful. And so at the end of the broadcast, like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, Chrome really got real disrespectful.
Are you trying to say crown? Crown?
Maybe crown. Yeah, whatever. Who is it? You know these niggas, they monkeys crown, queen, Chrome. I don't know how these fucking monkeys handle their business.
Come on.
At the end of the day, they're not gonna come see me or Rory. I got a little respect for Rory because at least he's white and he's white. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But nah, man, I just okay. I forget the topic now, man. You threw me off. I didn't think you was gonna
take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Stop it with that. No, I'm good, bro.
Come on.
I'm good. I'm actually going to work tomorrow. I just saw you was live, so I was like, I'll just hit the phone.
Gotcha.
But what's the topic? I forget. Man.
The topic is people in their 50s who still have a Bobby Brown jaw. That's the fucking topic.
No, the topic was, okay. All right, I don't have nothing on that topic, but the last dude that was talking, at first I was mad just listening to him. That's why I called. And then I realized he was young and dumb. And, you got to teach the babies, man. This kid is fucking... Can I curse?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, this kid is stupid. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, that's what I was like. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, man, he grew up. Nah, man. Nah. That ain't the way to go. But he seems like a good kid. But I forget what he actually said that triggered me. There's something that triggered me, and I was just like, yo, man. Oh, is your house flooded? I hope it's flooded.
No. My house in Stone Harbor, no, it's not flooded. How you doing?
Yeah,
How you doing?
I had to turn around 3 times. Oh. Newark is flooded, bro. It is flooded.
Guys, he's talking about the flooding and the severe rain in parts of New York and New Jersey. No, I'm fine down here. I live right on the fucking beach. You never been here, but I'm fine. Okay, well that's because you'll never come here, but that's
the table. I'm not coming over there. I'm not going nowhere down near there, man. It's a bunch of white females with flat butts.
Exactly. Big
breasts.
Yeah.
But
and for those who don't know, you're not white. You're almost dark skinned. Listen, you better you know what I look like. Yeah, I know what you look like.
Almost dark skin.
I'm
black.
If I ever see you in Stone Harbor, you better be delivering a package, or I'm calling 911 on you. That's a fucking fact.
Okay, well, hold on, yo. So check it out. So I had to pick up my youngest daughter today, right? And,
give me a second, folks. That's that powder.
To the last broadcast, and she fell the hell out, bro. She was laughing her ass off. Yo, you're doing a great job. You're doing an excellent job, man.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Okay. Listen, man.
I'm so glad you don't have...
Darius, get some rest, man. You got to go to work in the morning. Get some rest, man. We'll talk. We'll talk Sunday.
Like I don't know what to do. I'm a grown-ass man.
I know, but come on. You're all over the place.
So just say, yo, I gotta let you go.
I gotta let you go.
Don't do that. That's what all the Spanish bitches...
I gotta let you go.
Oh, say that. I gotta let you go.
Thank you, Darius.
All right, brother.
Thank you, man. Okay. Great guy. King Walker got your donation. Thank you for your support, sir. I don't see a message, but thank you. Miss Singleton, what is this about, dear? I can't download. I can't watch videos right now. What's going on, babe? Can you explain what you've just sent me? I don't like just downloading random fucking files because it could be something that's, perverted, and I don't want to see perverted shit. What's going on, babe? OSI got your donation. Thank you so much. For INF? What INF, sir? What INF? What are you talking about, sir? Somebody tapping in from New York City, 212 area code. Good evening. Late night, we're talking about Keefe D.
Turn it off? I got you.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yo, Star, what's good, bro?
Yo. What's cracking, man?
Good, man. Yo, Tupac all day. Fuck Keefe D. I mean, sorry. Let me take that back. I ain't hype. We not rocking with Keefe D. And I'm from New York, and I'm African, but, yo, I'm so happy that justice is coming down to Keefe D. He deserves it, and I'm glad. I mean, we don't trust the justice system, but the fact that it's going the way it's going, we got to respect it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's been known over the decades that Keefe D was inside that vehicle. So now
100%.
that he has been arrested, I guess that's closure to some degree. Do you think he was the actual shooter? I think he pulled that trigger, not Orlando.
I think he pulled that trigger too, because they all said it was a fat hand that had their gun outside. You feel me? So it's like Orlando is like a skinny dude, so I don't think it was. I think he just blamed it on his cousin. Mm-hmm. But I mean, hey, it's like Tory Lanez. If you ain't snitching, you gotta take the fall. You feel me?
Facts.
So I'm with you.
Well, I mean, it's been confirmed that he's a rat. So
all rats must die.
All rats must die. That's a whole fact. So now, do you think that he's going to try and implement anybody else to get to get out of the jam?
100%. You think he's not?
Come on.
That's his MO. You definitely gonna snitch on everybody, the whole team, to get up out of there.
Yeah.
So
give me some names. Who's he gonna tell on other than Diddy? Give me some names.
Man, Diddy's the number. My whole team is like, yo, Diddy's the number one subject. I think Diddy better like keep his butthole tight or something. I don't know, man. Diddy's going down. That's a whole fact. But I mean, I don't know. What else does he have? You know what I mean? That's his major poker chip. So he's gonna press hard on that one.
Yeah. I agree. I appreciate the call, man. Have a great night. Thank you so much for calling.
Yo, peace.
Yes, sir. Thank you. How long have we been here, guys? Okay. We've done a 2-hour show, okay? We covered a lot of ground. Let me make sure I didn't miss any donations. Benny Blanco, I see you, sir. He has sent in a donation, okay? Hey, Abby, I got your donation. Bleak G. New Ross and Meek is ? I have not heard it, sir. Did they debut it on Funkmaster Flex's show? Funkmaster Flex and Rick Ross within the last couple of days, I don't know, maybe it was Thursday, they were going in on Rashawn Casey. Benny Blanco says, all fucking rats must die, including you, Star. That's a fact, yeah. For those who are new to this show, I've always said, I want whatever's coming to me. I sleep with an AR-15. You've seen it. You go to my IG page. You can see Karuchi. That's her name. And the bitch is never on safety. Never on safety. Okay. Let me take one more call, and then I will close this out because I think we've covered enough ground here tonight, guys. I got to get up in the morning and go pick up some a few things. Okay, well, what's it about? Hold on, guys. Tell me something. I'm just not downloading a video. What is the video about? You might be sending me some type of, some type of malware. Explain what the video is about, young lady. Area code 714. You're my last caller. Good evening. 714. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am, sir. Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Can we agree on something that Puffy is the closest thing in hip-hop to Hillary Clinton?
Oh. Okay. Explain.
A lot of dead bodies around that guy without anybody getting indicted. Let's just say that.
If they don't wind up dead, they go to the penitentiary. Yes?
So, do we want to congratulate the Las Vegas PD for the incredible job that they did? It took them nearly 27 years to capture a arch criminal, Albert Einstein brain. If you've seen his interviews of how smart this man is, it took them 27 years to catch this genius. I mean, God, the guy is dumber than doornails, and he was able to get away for 27 years. Do you really think that they were putting in their effort? And I've seen the videos today, and they were praising Tupac and how they wanted justice for his family. I even saw one cop quoting some of his lyrics. Yeah, it took them 27 years to do something that we knew at least 7 to 8 years ago. We all knew. At that point, when that Greg Kading report came out, we knew he was in the car. Now, whether he's going to be arrested or put in jail for murder, we don't know. But accessory for sure, he was in the car. So I feel like this was something that had to be done, but Afeni's gone, Tupac's gone, Matulu's gone, the sister's still alive. I mean, it'll be some kind of reassurance for her. But did the family really get what they wanted 27 years later?
Can I ask what state you're calling from? State you're calling from?
California.
Okay. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. However, Keefe D, again, signed a Proffer Agreement years ago. It's been no mystery. We didn't just find out 7 or 8 years ago that he was in the vehicle. That's long been discussed. He signed an agreement. They gave him an opportunity to not just talk about the shooting and the killing of Tupac. That was a murder, not a fucking assassination. With all due respect, Tupac wasn't some political figure. He was a young man, great poet, but to a large degree, he was just out of control. I truly believe that Keefe D has been a confidential informant over the years, telling on other people, along with fucking Mob James. You have to play ball with the authorities. That's just a fucking fact. All these old niggas running around here talking about I was a A1 since day one. That's fucking cap. The black, you have no power. Keefe D had no power. Most of the black gangsters and mobsters, they had no power, with the exception of the black mafia in Philadelphia. With the exception of the black mafia, that was power. But Nicky Barnes, that fucking bozo who got up on the cover of the New York Times, Mr. Untouchable, he had no power. Frank Lucas had no fucking power. Rich Porter and Alpo had no fucking power. So in my opinion, they always knew he was involved. He was living in Las Vegas, close to the police. Yes? Go and finish up.
So by that logic, if that's the case, then Puffy's an informant also?
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
Okay, and then...
Is Puffy an admitted gangbanger? Is he crip rolling or on Pyru? I don't think he talks that talk, does he?
No, he stays low. Yeah. One more other thing, sorry, I wanted to ask you your opinion on this since you broke this, and I followed a recent video on the Cesar Pena DJ Envy scandal. One thing I wanted to know, isn't the Breakfast Club somehow owned by Puffy also? And what is this going to do to that show if the FCC comes down on Envy?
Okay.
Do you see that?
I did not break that story
any longer.
Tony the Closer came out the gate first. And at some point, after a couple of weeks, or maybe a week and a half, I'm not sure, he took his videos down and he didn't want to deal with it. I then came in and, alleged victims, I said, reach out to me. Let me get you a lawyer if you're serious. I don't want to interview you. If you're serious, let's get you a lawyer. And I helped people get lawyers. I have a 501c3. I do work for real, okay? And then Tony the Closer called me and said, hey, OG, I'm thinking about getting back in this. And I said, well, hey, man, this is your story. You broke this, That would be great. So then I sent him some lawsuits and things like that, and then he got busy. He's going 10 toes down. This is his baby, Tony the Closer, and I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. He's a knowledgeable guy. Next week, NBC4 is doing a huge story. NBC4 with regards to Cesar Pena, DJ Envy, and this whole alleged scamming thing. With regards to the Breakfast Club, no, iHeart owns that name. They don't own the name, iHeart. So there's many ways that they, in my opinion, are on the hook for FCC violations. Solicitation over the airwaves, payola. Payola is not just money paying somebody to pay a fucking song. Payola is accepting gifts and other things. So I don't know anything about Diddy and the Breakfast Club. I don't think so, to answer your question. I think iHeart more so is pulling the strings. And that's why nobody has been fired.
Did you see that video, Star, of this white man making a video about 20 minutes breaking down the whole DJ Envy?
He did a great job. That
video?
That was last week, sir. It was last week. Great. He did a great job. Yeah.
Exactly.
Spencer.
I mean, he broke it down. Yeah. He broke that video down to a T. And judging based on the way that Cesar Pena looks, I mean, the way he looks and the way he talks, and the fact that he was an ex-criminal coming out, people that were paying him money were basically doing it on Envy's word. Do you not agree?
I agree. Yeah. But, sir, I'm focused on Keefe D, the spirit chucker from the West Coast tonight, who is now in the clutches of the law. I thank you for your call.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.